Well, for 6 years now, the kitchen in this little cabin consisted of a Coleman stove nailed down to a couple 2x4s and a paper towel holder that was, well, a stick. So 6 years later, I decided to give this kitchen a little bit of a facelift. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing is taking my old Coleman stove apart. I ended up just setting it into some blocks, and it's about as flush as I can get it. You know, this is a cabin. It's good. I have to still be able to turn these knobs, so I couldn't really set it down far unless I wanted to come all the way out with it, but like I said, I think this is good enough. Alright, so this is all rigged up. I bent this this piping. You know, it's not the prettiest thing, but it works. It's convenient. Take the tank out, put a new one in. Pretty nifty. Gotta hang these back up. My grandmother loved owls, and these were hers. So it wouldn't be right to not have these back up on the wall. But you end up becoming when you're using free stuff and scraps and cutting boards out of trees and doing what you can to make something work, you realize that you can't make things perfect, but you become very good at blending things together, finding ways to blend it to make it look still nice. Alright, so one thing I changed up here is I ended up putting some wood up here along the edge of the bricks. And I took the brick off that was along the side because I'm starting to realize that what's probably going to happen is I'm going to hit it wrong with a pan or something, and it's gonna come a little loose and fall down. So this way, this wood keeps everything nice and tight and secured inside. I just got to stain this to be the same color underneath. Another thing I got to do, I don't have any sandpaper at the moment, but I got to get some sandpaper. And when I whitewashed all these walls, now the goal is to sand these down a little bit so a little more red pops through with the white and smooths everything over. It'll look pretty sharp. But yeah, so I got to stain these up. This sink here, I'm going to be doing some trim and silicone and everything. So this is not going to get done today, but I'll get this stained up today anyways, and maybe work on the trim. But what I'm planning on doing for over here is simply get a like a small water dispenser, hopefully like a glass one with a little spigot on it, and have the 5-gallon bucket underneath to have the water just drain into, and it should work just fine. I had a few people ask about the firewood situation, why I haven't started yet. I do have a little bit in reserve, but there's all these dead standing ash trees all over the place here. The top. I mean, there's tons of them. So they're seasoned, ready to go. It's one of those things I can kind of do last minute. Just trying to get the cabin all buttoned down nice. So this winter I can sit inside when I can't do a lot of these things and really enjoy it. Got another one here. Got two here right next to the cabin. See, the tops are broke off, they're dead. And look how close that is. Piece of cake. And every one of these cuts with a chainsaw, that's how I roll here. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright folks, that about wraps this video up. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I still have things I gotta do. I gotta sand this down, I gotta finish the sink, a little bit more trim work. Just kind of touching it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied that I cut this all with a chainsaw. It's all scrap materials that I had left over. It's boards I cut from, dead standing trees. So I got the bricks for free, so this whole thing cost me nothing. And that's the way I like it. But I think next episode on here, I'm going to just touch this up a little bit. Won't take me too long. And then I think the wood stove is the next project, along with some firewood. I'm going to build I still have a ton of this brick left over, so I'm going to build an actual base, pour some concrete. I got to get some extra support under the floor to make sure it's sturdy for all that kind of weight. But yeah, I think that's the next project, is a real nice base for the wood stove to kind of match with the kitchen here. So, all right, guys, Soft Grid Beau, have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, guys.